So as I got back into sports cards in June of 2023, I started thinking, what football players would I want to purchase? Who obviously there's the obvious, the best players in the league, but as I start looking at prices and rookie card prices, realizing okay, who are maybe some guys that aren't quite the best? Who's a mid level? Who's low level that I think could really pop this year? That maybe didn't do anything as too much as a rookie to get noticed. And it also became clear. I mean, quarterbacks are the end all and be all in the card collecting for the NFL. But what's the next position that actually could have value in today's passing league? It's not going to be anyone on defense, that's for sure. Wide receivers. I mean, obviously, there's going to be a lot of wide receivers putting up pretty good numbers in the league. So they're not going to be valued like quarterbacks, and that's fine. But who out there might be absolute nobodies card collecting wise now that or could pop two, three, five, 10 times in value and still not be as much as most quarterbacks. And first name that came to my mind was Garrett Wilson. He's he is a known commodity, AFC Offensive Player of the Year, but he was Offensive Rookie of the Year. That is for the AFC, and but he was a rookie. He's only played for 1 year. The Jets didn't make the playoffs. The Jets, I mean, he did that with no quarterbacking either. Extremely impressive. Well, really, and it's a recency bias, but I don't care because it was that impressive. His last game of the regular season, the Jets were at Miami. Miami needed a win, and they're in. Jets were playing for nothing but pride with Joe Flacco, QB3, in there. And Garrett Wilson balled out. I mean, he was the only weapon they had on offense. They couldn't gain a yard running the ball all day. No other receiver was even doing anything at all. Flacco was, to his credit, actually making some plays and creating something out of nothing to keep it very interesting. And that game went down to deep into the fourth quarter before it was over. So kudos to the Jets as a team, heart wise, and Miami had Skylar Thompson in there, the backup QB. But I don't care. I mean, you're playing to go to the win, and you're into the playoffs, and with a pretty stacked team. Besides, the QB that still is your back QB2 should be a decent player. Anyway, Garrett Wilson, 9 catches for 83 yards. Just the only thing they had to worry about on defense, all kinds of coverage, and Flacco went to him 17 times. And Flacco's a veteran. He's smart. He knew what he had. The dude is good. So watch the game. If you didn't see the game, that's not going to quite sound. This is a defensive slugfest, and Garrett Wilson showed how tough he is, and he's tough and he's good. He was overshadowed at Ohio State by his own teammates, so get him here in the NFL, and the dude's legit. And oh, by the way, Aaron Rodgers steps. Yeah, they picked up a QB this year, so I love Garrett Wilson. My favorite card that I purchased, and I did get it my first day. I have a Garrett Wilson 2022 Prism Gold right here, numbered to 10. It's $160, I guess, after shipping and taxes. It's like 150 price plus shipping and taxes. So I have it listed right now for like $299. I don't really expect anyone to purchase it before the season starts. Then I'm taking it down. I'm very willing to see what the Jets do this year, see what Garrett Wilson does, see him build on what he did last year with Aaron Rodgers, and I think they are a sleeper in the AFC to do some serious damage. Not a huge fan of the coach, and that is huge in the NFL, Saleh, and we'll see. Maybe maybe ends up being decent. But when you got Aaron Rodgers as a QB, that is your offensive coach, and Saleh is a good defensive coach, and that team did battle last year on defense. So again, I do think they're going to be a big threat. I think Garrett Wilson has a huge year, and I bought a couple other smaller cards, but this is my favorite card that I own right now. Uh, and this is no bullshit. I hope no one does buy this before the season starts. I'll just take it down, and we'll see where we're at the end of the season.